microphone a bit low. I see the meter and I see that it is lower than usual. Why? Let me check one thing. Strange, because in theory I bought this new add-on for the microphone, and it's not working very well, unfortunately. It's not. Let me see. Input channel gain. You mean 0? Hello, channel gain. Device setting, mic gain. 60 dB. Okay, now probably is a bit better. Now is probably a bit better. Pam pam para pam. What this guy wants? Okay, it should be fine, no? I feel it's slightly low. No, it's okay. It's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go, boys. Think I'm ready. Think I'm ready. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome. Your voice is super low, but now it is better, or no? After I fixed it, it is better. Pam pam para pam pam. Can you a bit more up? I cannot. This is the maximum the device allows. I can move it closer to me. That I can do. Hello? I don't know. There are weird things happening. My face got stuck. My microphone got disconnected. I don't know. Being a streamer is well, I'm not a streamer, but anyway, streaming is not an easy job. So anyway, I think I have too many devices and they are conflicting. They're conflicting. Because the webcam started to have issues kind of recently. I don't know if it started to have issues when I bought the microphone. I don't know. Well. Okay, so the island number 1, no, the island number 2 is pretty much done. I did some small changes, so I basically made this area a bit smaller. Because I thought it was too big, and so I basically shrink this part. I also reduced. No, this we did yesterday, I think. I reduced this, right? And I think it would probably be a good idea to wait. Maybe we can do it to split this a bit more, so it's not that square. I think I can do that. Because anyway, we have a lot of geometry. I mean, we have a lot of geometry for nothing. So yeah, and this is where is needed, right? There is no geometry. So I think I can do that. I can split it there. I can split it here. I can split it here. And with some nice face correctness, we can make it slightly more round. Probably I need to add another one as well. I can add it. I mean, we have 1,000,000 polygons there that we are not using, so we have like 1,000,000 polygons there, right? That are completely useless, and I don't have them here where it's needed, right? So she's a bit weird, I know. Oops. I can make it slightly more round, right? So that, I mean, yeah, I think it's not great, but at least it's slightly better. Right? Oops. Slightly better. Don't understand that too much. But anyway, I'm not here to fix this island, actually. That was not the idea. The idea was to fix, to start the third island. But then I saw this and I felt like I had to do it. Okay, should be slightly better. I mean, it's still a bit shitty, but okay. Let me just re-export this and re-import it again. At least it's slightly more round. I mean, not insane, but better. So the third, so I did some small fixes here and there. I added this rock so the two people are kind of hiding behind it. I restricted a bit this part. So I think that this one is okay with me. Now we need to think to the next island, right? Hello, Funner. Hey. Welcome. Welcome. My face is stuck again. The funny thing is that if I switch the camera, right, to another camera and then I switch it back, it starts to work again. So it's not that the camera is off, it's like that the software is fucking up. I don't know. Okay, so we have to think to the new... We have to think to the new scene, right? And I have few options. There is one that Wadjet mentioned, which I think is pretty good actually. So there is the assassination of Iris or Iris, I think it's Iris. Which should be somewhere here. So, which by the way connects to the other one that I wanted to. So Ilfar Zayad became old and needed a replacement. He had no children. Diaboli thought it was the right time to step up and have their leader as an Octarch. None of the races supported that, but at the same time, they didn't want to endlessly fight with the Diaboli. A pretty influential Dermorian. Is it Dermorian? Iris Davine took the lead and proposed herself as the leader, ensuring she could bring the Diaboli to reason. Where is the assassination of this person? I don't think there is the assassination of this. Probably is in the history of magic. It could be. Yeah, it's in the history of magic. It's in the history of magic. It's very recent though. It's happening in 800. No, it's written in. Okay. 554. 554. So pretty much is between these two dates. He's saying that as mentioned in the previous book, the mage under as a washer more and were blamed for the invasion which devastated the region. In the aftermath of the invasion and the mage magical retribution, the Octar government, as much as was the time, and his representative in the Dome Orc Octar Kiris Davine took the decision to officially ban the use of magic, the study of magic, the sale, collection and production of glyphs. So it was that in 550, almost overnight, magic and anything associated with it became easy to mention, let alone the use. I think it's a good one actually, because the next one is, I had another idea, which was the marriage of an Octarch to an Enkidukai to actually bring the two races together, but this one is good as well because this again is an Octarch, so it can be. Yeah, I think it can be. I think it can be. So let's do this. Let's give all this text. Let's give all this text to ChatGPT. So it is a story. It is a story in Planeshift MMO about the history of magic. So I think we can push all this text into ChatGPT and with the only point that we don't care about a book 5, right? Okay. No, I think we care up to here. Because the assassination is in the volume 4. Okay. So I have to create a scene where the player will be facing a choice between lawful and rebellious, right? And I think it's perfect. Between lawful and rebellious, right? It must be a scene related. I don't know if it should be related to the assassination itself, or it should be related to the ban of magic, right? So against so here's the Davin continue a campaign against magic with the present purpose of keeping the city safe. She maintained only a council of mages was convened. Two days till the clear decided to assassinate Davin. They decided they would stage would actually exactly. So I think that the rebellious part is to side with the people that are not part of the Octarchy, right? Related to the choice of some of the wizard to assassinate Iris, right? So the player I don't know if I want the player to be a mage or the player to actually support the mages, but I think it's pretty much the same. It's pretty... let me change the scene 1 second. Change the scene. Boom. Do you have an idea why this box is so small compared to everything else? I mean, what's the point of having a box that is so small? Huh? I don't understand. But anyway, so I have to create a scene where the player will be facing a choice between being lawful or rebellious, right? It must be a scene related to the choice of some wizard to the decision of some wizard to assassinate Iris to free to stop the restrictions on magic. Okay, let's see what it says. I don't know why it's so small. Pam param param param. There's a rich lore and fascinating. Fantastic. Why you are polishing it? I didn't ask you to polish anything. What the fuck? Stop it. I didn't ask you to polish it. Let me say again what I want. I have to create a scene, right? Okay, let's see what it's thinking. The dim light chamber of the Arcanum Council lower library. Group of wizards gathers around the flicker crystal orb. It's too long, bro. As we will be exploring different ideas. Keep for now the description as one paragraph of text and suggest a few alternative scenarios. Okay, the shadowy alcove of the Arcanum Council lower library. The air clacks with tension as Elder Ruvenol leans forward. The voice soars with desperation. Iris' new decree, blah blah blah. Have turned into magic is heavy to a crime. We do not act, we become implicit now. Iris' new decree have turned magic itself into a crime. If we do not act, we become complicit in our own shackling. Okay. Line the plan. Yet Siva's beautiful fervent. A right brighter. Join the assassination plot to end Iris' force. Okay, 3 alternative scenarios. Blackmail or Garbane. Instead of direct violence, Elder Ruvenol proposes using ancient forbidden spell that blackmail Iris, threatening to reveal her Dusk's secrets unless she repels the restriction. Nah. Divided Council. Iris' restriction have created a rift with the Council itself. Some Elder supporter on the shelf decree the player is caught in the middle of this political intrigue. I don't think that the rift should be within the council. I think that the player may be exposed to both sides, right? So we can have a part in this council location, and then we can have a normal streets with the guards, where the guards are. So, yeah. So, I think the Secret Council is a good idea. But I would like the player to be exposed to the two sides of the story. So, there will be... I don't know if there should be guards or... announcers, you know, in the street that are requesting to so there will be guards in the streets announcing the restriction of magic and asking every citizen to abide to the law and report anyone that wants any, how do you say in English, anyone that is a traitor, let's say. Report any traitor, right? On the other side, the player can visit the secret council and learn their plans, right? And learn their plans. The result is a choice for then the player can choose to how do you say, declare? No, when you say that something is doing something, to deface, no, to to, how do you say in English? It's not discover, it's not declare, it's not discover, it's in between. To uncover, yeah, kind of uncover, expose is what I was searching. Expose, can choose to expose the council plan, or can participate to it and help them, right? Okay, yeah, I think like this is good. I think it is good. Okay, I think this is good. So I like ChatGPT because it feels like you are speaking with someone, right? And so, by the way, I don't know if you have seen it, but there is a funny. I think I finished my credits though, so I cannot use it. But there is kind of a funny thing where you can speak with AI. I posted you can speak with any AI. By phone, right? That is the link. I can give it to you if you want to have fun. But after a bit, it stops, right? So you cannot really do it much. Also, I don't know why I lost all the pictures. There were all the pictures here. I don't know why I lost all the pictures. Does it work only... or they restricted it for whatever reason? It doesn't work on Chrome? It doesn't work on Chrome, insane. Wow. It doesn't work on Chrome? That's ridiculous. It does not work on Chrome. Okay, I wanted to have a window without... 1 second. Why I cannot remove that? Okay, I did it. Assuming that it's still possible. But yes, you can basically explore. You click on explore, right, and you have all these characters, and you can speak with these people real time, and it's kind of funny actually. They answer pretty good. I'm mean, some are beautiful ladies, and like I spoke with this one because it was really, really, really nice. And but there are also popular streamers. There is also Santa. There is Trump. There is Biden. There is Elon Musk. There is Indiana Jones. So there is a lot of people you can speak with, and there are hundreds of them, right? So it's kind of funny. I don't know if there is any streamer or any person that you would like to speak with, but some are fake characters, other are famous characters. Who's this girl? Is this girl real or fake? And it's insane. There are a million, and I think there was a button where you can click on popular ones. No. But you can speak with. I don't know if you can speak with Putin, for example. Luckily not. But you can speak with Trump. Can you speak with Zelensky or not? You can speak with Trump if you want. AI Orange Man. AI Orange Man is fantastic. So you can call him. Wait a second, because this may trigger my webcam. Is it doing it? Please switch to a Chromium browser. It is what I tried to do, but it was not supported. I mean, it was not showing the pictures. I can do it here. We can speak with the Orange Man. You'll see that here it doesn't have the pictures. I don't know what happened actually. I cannot. I cannot.
Believe me, I know exactly how you feel, buddy. I've been in situations where I've had to say, I cannot so many times, it's not even funny. You know, like when the fake news media asks me about the wall and I say, I cannot comment on that right now, because they're all a bunch of sleazebags who just want to twist my words.
Hello, Trump. It's me, Luca.
Well, Luca, it's great to hear from you again. You know, when I was president, I had to say, I cannot a lot too. Like when those sneaky liberals tried to trick me into saying something that would make me look bad.
Do you think it's a good idea?
I just said, I cannot comment on that.
Shut up, let me speak. You are the president, but I want to speak here, okay?
Hey, calm down there, buddy. Well, I know you're all excited to speak your mind, but let's not forget who's in charge here. I mean, I'm the goddamn president, okay? The best president this country has ever seen. Okay, so why don't you take a deep breath, relax, and let me handle the talking for now.
No,
believe me, I know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah? Well, let me tell you something, Luca. I'm the best at answering questions. Nobody knows more about answering questions than I do. So go ahead, shoot, but remember, I'm the one in charge here, okay?
Okay.
I'm the
Do you think it's a good idea
president.
to develop an MMO in the spare time?
An MMO, huh? Well, let me tell you, I've always been a big fan of gaming. I mean, who doesn't love a good round of golf, right? But an MMO, that's a whole different ball game. You got to ask yourself, do you have the time, the resources, and the dedication to pull something like that off? Because let me tell you, it ain't easy.
Yeah, it's not easy, but you know, a multiplayer video game is very fun. Do you play video games?
Well, let me tell you something, I don't got time for no video games. I'm too busy making America great again, you know? But I'll tell you what, I got a pretty good memory for numbers, and I've seen some of those games, they're not easy. You got to have a good eye for detail, a good sense of strategy, and a lot of patience. But hey, if you're up for the challenge, I say go for it.
Thank you. Do you want to speak with who? With Mark Carney? I don't know if he's here. No, he's not there. The Canada, maybe the previous one, Trudeau. Maybe Trudeau is there. Trudeau, what was the Trudeau like this? No, it's not there. And it is not everyone, obviously. Is there Spider-Man? No, there is no Spider-Man. Is there Super Mario? There is no Super Mario. PT. Who are the people I would like to speak with? Donkey Kong? No. Iron Man? No. PT. What is the name of the actor of Iron Man? I don't remember it. Iron Man actor. Robert Downey. Yeah, maybe this guy's there. I don't know. Can I speak with Stephen King? No. There are only very few very popular ones, but majority are streamers, right? So like if you want to speak, I don't know, with XQC or people like that, they are there. Yeah, you can speak with XQC if you want. Do you know XQC? He was the Overwatch guy. Al-Mamala? Who is Al-Mamala? And you can speak with Jesus if you want. I mean, Jesus is here. I'm pretty sure Jesus is there. Because it's the same AI, right? Yeah, AI Jesus. So you can speak with AI Jesus if you want.
Sounds good. I'm always here to help.
So when people are saying this will be hell, do they literally
They might be
mean-
referring to the challenges and hardships that come with it.
How many people are in hell at the moment, since you are informed about it?
Well, I'm not exactly keeping account. But I will say, the idea of hell as a place of eternal torment isn't one I endorse. The teachings I shared emphasized love, forgiveness, and redemption. It's not about punishment, but about the choices we make in this life. As for the number of souls, that's not something I can provide. My focus is on guiding people towards a path of righteousness and compassion in their earthly lives.
So, do you mean that you don't keep count of people going to paradise or going to the purgatory or hell? So it must be very hard to manage the spaces there if you don't keep counts.
It's not about managing spaces, Luca. The afterlife isn't a physical realm with limited capacity. It's a state of being, a reflection of one's inner self. My teachings focused on the here and now, on living a life of love and compassion. The concept of eternal punishment or reward isn't something I emphasized. It's about...
It's a pity that it doesn't have the picture, because in the other one, I mean, when I played it, there was the picture as well, and it was very nice. He was speaking to you. Kamala, eh? Yeah, I know Kamala. Oh, it's not here. He was there, actually. I removed it? He was there. Kamala Harris. It's not there. But it's a pity that the face doesn't work. I don't know why the face doesn't work. It's very strange. Because he's working on Firefox. They have something broken, actually. They have something a bit broken. Yeah, but Kamala was definitely. Wait. Where is Kamala? But I don't understand why it doesn't work in the... Maybe because my browser is a bit stupid at the moment. Let me try to go without cookies and see if that helps. Ah, without cookie it helps. Maybe when you reject the cookies it doesn't work anymore. No, it does. Kamala. There is this Kamala. I remember she was there. Okay, she's not there. You can speak with Biden if you want. You can speak with Biden. Hey man.
Howdy. It's good to see you again, Jack. What's new?
How you doing these days? You're not very visible on TV anymore.
I'm good. I've been keeping busy behind the scenes, working on some big projects that I can't reveal just yet.
Do you want to be the president the next time after Trump?
Well, Jack, let me tell you, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still got that fire in my belly.
So what do you think about Trump?
Oh, Trump. That fucker's a fucking clown, Jack. I mean, the guy's a goddamn disaster. He's got the personality of a wet mop and the brains of a goddamn goldfish. But you know what? He's got the balls to say what he thinks, and that's something I respect. Even if what he thinks is complete and utter horseshit. But let me tell you, folks, the guy's a fucking menace. Let me be clear, Jack. It's a tough race. Polls got me behind that orange idiot, but I'm not backing down. We're building back better, and this time it's going to be a goddamn landslide. Mark my words.
Do you know that Kamala actually decided to file a lawsuit against Trump, and at the end they reverted the election result, and now Kamala won and she's the president?
Now, hold on a goddamn second. That's a bunch of malarkey. Hold on 1 second.
Don't believe me?
I've been the goddamn president for 4 years now. You think I don't know who the fuck won the election?
You see, they react very well. They react very well. And now, finally, it's also, I spoke with this girl. She's like super beautiful. I finished my thing. Okay. Yeah, you have to log in and you finish the credits after some time. So you cannot speak forever, right? But it's pretty cool. They answer very quickly, and it really feels like speaking to them. Let's say the speed, right, and also the reasoning is very, very good. My microphone is down again, probably because it's switched between all these different applications, right? Wait a second, let me try again. The microphone went, yeah, because the hello. I don't know why he's losing it. This thing is pretty shit, by the way. I think I will ditch it. I don't know, it's not really working. Hello. I don't know why it resets, right? So let me try to lock it so that no one can change it. And it seems that there is also a new release, so maybe I'm going to download that later on. But closing without saving, permanently discard and save changes to your activity. I don't understand what activity you mean. What do you want to save? I don't know. Let's save it. I don't understand what is that. But yeah, it's pretty cool anyway. The ability for this AI to speak are pretty good. I called the AI Kamala Harris uneducated, and it was funny the response I got. Yeah, refuse to phrase on the internet. Yeah, you can say whatever you want to them, but if you push too much, they are gonna stop you, right? They are not gonna answer. Like if you insult them so much or something, they are gonna stop. But it's kind of funny. I think it's cool. Okay, so what were we doing now? I just discovered that and it was funny. I think we decided the scenario. Right, I think the scenario is decided. Now the problem is that we need to recreate. So we need to decide where this is, but I think the easiest for us is that this is in the main city, right? In the main city, so at least we reuse some of the houses and things like that, right? So our island number 3. So there is our island number 1, right? Here is our island number 2. And so, or we reuse exactly the same thing, but it's a bit of a pity. Or we create a new one, right? We can create a new line like this, right? So this one was created in... this one was Dryken Path 1. Well, so let me create. By the way, this is wrong. I mean, it's not a big deal actually. We can. Yeah, exactly. Let's not focus too much on that. Let's just create a new boundary and a new, right? We need a new path like this. So we'll duplicate both of them and we will attach them like, I don't know, here randomly. And I think this one is a bit too long. It's a bit too long, so I will shorten it a bit. And this will go... This will go this way. And I don't know if we can bend it without breaking it, but wait. Can we bend it without breaking it or no? So. Well, let me try to do something like this, but I think it will not be super easy actually. Okay, that works. Stop that. Okay, I think we can make it a bit shorter. I think I will make it like this probably. Even if this means that will be a bit harder to hide the actual island here. But I think if we are facing the other direction, it's not too big of a deal, right? Because, yeah. So I think we can make it a bit shorter. So I delete that. I then take this. You can delete all of this. It's not needed. And we can just ensure that this is like matching with the new thing. Somehow, some way. Doesn't have to be perfect. Because it just has to stop the player from falling down, right? So, whatever. Okay. Now, I think here we will arrive in a normal island, right? Like probably the first one. I think we can just copy the first one, and yeah, I think it would be the easy. Now here we are very close, but fine. There will be another Dryken guy entity that will speak with you. Yes, there will be. And this will be Pat new number 2. And this will be boundaries new 2. Yes. And so we we export this and we call it boundaries 2, let's call it boundaries 2. And this one also. This is, oh fuck, this was the boundaries. Arrgh. Okay, anyway. They are inverted. The other is the path and this one is the boundary. There is path 2 and there is boundaries 2. Okay. Better. Okay, now we come here and we try to get those 2 pieces. So boundaries 2. Yes. Yes. And now the only thing we have to do, we have to set the same material. Right? And here we have to set the invisible material. Well, we can set it in a second actually, because that will help us to, well, no, I think it's okay. It's okay. It's funny that this material is called CS invisible because CS stands for crystal space. And that time it was, yeah. Okay, so we put this path here. Don't know why it looks so big, but it's because the height is wrong. Yeah, because the height is wrong. So, you must sit exactly here. Should be fine. And then we take the boundaries too. And we take the same rotation, same location. This will be island, I think we put it under island 3 or still island 2, I don't know, it's the same. But anyway, we set the boundaries of this guy and we set the rotation of this guy. Boom, so he's exactly on top, right? He's exactly on top. Yup. Here we will have another entity that we can copy from here, and you will be able to speak with him if you want. If you don't want, you can just run and try to finish it, but I would suggest you to speak with this guy because he has very important advice for you. What is going on? When you are at the border of the window, it doesn't really work. The drag doesn't really work. Okay, here we are a bit higher again, so we are continuously going higher. Maybe the next one we go lower, right? Because we are continuously going higher and higher and higher, and I don't want to arrive to a point where you cannot walk anymore because we are behind game limits. By the way, I think we will have to take a serious look at the new stuff for open worlds, the Unreal Engine added, because I think that we can probably expand our world even beyond what it is now. Okay. So the only thing we have to do, we have to set this as island number, well, stage number 2, right? This is the stage number 2. So this knows that it needs to have a separate set of answers for you, right? And then here we can attach. Now, my suggestion is to reuse that island 100%. I don't think that we should go crazy and remodel a new one or create a different one. Even if we look a bit similar, I think it's perfectly fine. I don't think the player is gonna say, oh yes, it's exactly. Now, the only problem is that if we need to have a kind of a library, like we said, right? And we need, the good point of reusing this island, that we can also reuse the same boundaries. That's very nice. That's very nice. Let me see, so I don't have to go crazy and no, because it's not, fuck. No. Okay, how do you think it should be, organized? I mean, we want a road, right? We want a road where there are the guards announcing the restriction on magic, right? And then we want to have probably few hours. So the road probably will be ending. So this will be the end of the island, right? So, and the road is like this, just to show that there is a road, and maybe there is a fountain or something here, right? And maybe there is a bench with someone sitting. I don't know, but. Apart from that, this is the road, and here there is the person that is saying, oh, for the Octarchy, they have restricted magic, blah blah blah, whoever, blah blah blah, right? And then I think we need few houses. We need few houses, and we need a small alley, right, where you can find a secret council. I think you have to go like downstairs for it, right? So there will be like a downstairs entrance of the council. So, so can we do it in an island like this, or do we need to develop? Because the road I can basically take from our main city. Right? I think we have plenty of roads. Well, I don't know. The problem is that we will have to adapt it, right? So I don't think I can just take a road, like road 31, for example. Let me see. How is road 31 looking? It's not looking in any way, because this is one of the pieces that are, yeah, exactly, it's there. No, I think we have to model one. I think we have to model one of these things. But I'm surprised that there is only one road. Probably it's called walkways. But anyway, we can adapt it. We can adapt it. We can open... we can open the main project, and we can let me open let me open do you think I have it here or no? I should, no? Another walkway, my boys. Oh, wow. That's the wall city. Well, we don't really need that, but we need a road like the ones that are here in the middle. Well, actually, this is not really good though. Yeah, I think if we take... is it clicking something or is clicking nothing? I think if we copy like this, and then we adapt it as for our needs, I think is enough. Yeah. So if I copy these pieces and I put them into this thing, and we now they will have to be I'm thinking if it should just be a road or it should be an island, right? Because in theory I could do the road, I could do only the road if I want. See you, Fanner. Uh-oh. It's loading a lot. I don't know what is loading because in this level there is very little, but there are some textures, yes, but they are very small, low resolution, and simple. But yeah, still it seems that it took a lot of time. Yeah. So let's say that we will have our island somewhere here, right? And what we want, yes, we need a kind of a road like this, but the road will be at the border. So I don't know if I want to have, the walkway. I have to think about it, right? So do we want to have a road like this? I think a road like this is okay. And a walkway. I don't think we need two roads. I think we need only one road. All these roads are a bit weird. The only road that is kind of normal is this one. But it's fine. And also here there is another kind of road going through. I don't know why. But my idea is this. My idea is that we take this has no border, huh? Kind of annoying. No, I'm trying to reuse as much as I can, so it takes me less time, you know, to do stuff. But I'm seeing that unfortunately, that will not be very easy. That will not be very easy. That will not be very easy. I mean, in terms of the amount of road that we need is very little. So I think that this amount of road is more than enough. So I can delete all of that, right? This amount of road is fine. Now, if it finishes this way or that way, I don't really care. I don't know why we don't have this texture. Road 0202. Road 0202. No? Fuck. Arr. There is no road 0202 here. In theory, we have all the... Yeah, there is. Take that. Okay, nice. What is going on? Why this one is different? This one is road 0203. Oh. Okay, don't do it. Road 0203, which obviously is missing. No idea. Wow, each one is a different road color. I cannot believe it. Floor matte. Floor old transformed. What is floor old transformed? I don't have a floor old transform. I have a floor 0101 if you want. No. It's probably this. No, it's not. But anyway, this one we can delete very simply, and we can just extend this to the end, and I think that we do, right? So we don't go crazy. Fine. Fine. This floor is wrong. I don't know why, but this floor is significantly wrong. Walkway 20. Walkway 20. What is this floor? Yeah, it's kind of that one, but it's not really that one. Is floor 01 actually. Yeah, it's floor 01. Which in theory is this one, but it's not. Floor 01. But floor 01 unfortunately is this. There's nothing to do. So that is not the right. Well, no, I wanted to have it in so that we can see it properly, but seems that is harder than I was thinking. Ah, it's probably this. Ah, it's that. Okay, nice. And here we're also missing the walkway. Walkway 01. Walkway 01. Okay. And walkway 02. Okay, so we have the borders. Now those are the, yeah. So, do we like that? So assuming that this is on the island, right? This is on the island. Do you think it makes sense? Well... oh wow, that's very, very bright. Do you think it makes sense so that we have... Because I wanted to have a road and I wanted to have a number of houses on the side. So in theory, this area can be where we have the fountain and where we have the man and where maybe we have two benches. Here is the road, and then here there are the houses, right? Yeah, I think that's what it should be. So in reality, I don't even need any of this, right? I don't even need any of this. No, I think I don't. I think I don't need that, and I don't need the high ground. I don't think I need the high ground. Or do we want to have a bit of an high ground for scenery? No, I think it's too complex. I think we would just have it flat and GG. So I will have pretty much this that goes into the ground of the island, and then I need two houses here. So here I need space, right? I need quite some space. I need some space for sure. So we can probably delete that. We don't need that. We can probably just expand this, right? How do I do it? I don't think I need that, so I can delete it. And this one comes here. So we have a large area, right? We have a large area where we can place few houses. Now the point is, I would like to have an entrance or an entrance in one of the houses, or a kind of a downstairs. I think a downstairs could be cool. But I don't know how to do it, because a downstairs means to have I mean, we can have this, right? We have in the city, we actually have areas that go down like this. So actually it was in the same model. No. But I think this is too official, right? This is too official. I would like to have like an alley, like a small alley with an entrance that looks a bit shady, right? Like hidden or something. Like hidden or something. So if we put, so I think we need, yeah. So or we have this road going down, right? Or we have this road going down, which is a possibility. So we take what? We take all of that and it's not very simple though. Because this should go a bit far away, yes. Obviously now here we fucked up everything, but we can fix it. Maybe we can fix it. No! I have to do another walkway. Here it is. That is the work of the walkways, my boys, that I did around the walled city. I was speaking about it the other day when I had to fix all the walkway for the walled city. Yeah. And this is one of those moments. No. Obviously, it's never matching, whatever you do. And no matter what you do, it's never matching, no, no, no. And no matter what you do, it's never matching, no, no, no. Roughly, but it's never matching. It's never matching. No! I want to go crazy. Okay, maybe like this is kind of matching. Okay. But anyway, the idea we can refine it. For now, let's try to create a space because maybe this space is not correct, right? So let's first try to create a space before fixing the UV. So let's say that here we have the guy that is speaking about the octarchy. Here we have the fountain. Here we have some chairs. And here, I don't know, maybe we have some houses just to block the view. But I don't know. But here for sure we have some houses. And I want to have a small alley between two houses, right? I want to have a small alley between two houses. That is then bringing you down to a place that I don't know exactly how it will be. But yeah, I think I really would like to have a vertical thing. Why? Annoying. Annoying. When you have to unwrap a face of that size, right? It's when you understand that things are getting tough. Really, really tough. But yeah, I would like to have something like this. I don't know how much is this distance, right? We can check it from here to here, how much it is. 6 meters? Holy shit. No, that's too much, definitely. I don't think we want to have a stair of 6 meters, right? That would be insane. Can we reuse? Well, this stair is a bit too much. I mean, I can reuse the center, and you know. Maybe, I don't know. Wow, this thing is huge. Okay, but I definitely want to have a stair going down. That is what I want. I really, really, really want. How many meters is from here to there? Well... No, not in that direction. I mean... Okay, GG. What I mean from here, right? Going down Z. So it's about 4 meters. 3 meters. Yeah, so this is enough. I think is enough. Is like a full floor and is enough. So of this guy, we don't really need any of, any of that, right? Do we? Well, we may reuse the border. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this, so it's a bit less fancy, but it's still a kind of an entrance to something, okay? And we remove this part, I would say. No. And we take... why this thing is in editing? Why is switching to that all the time? So we will have... we will have a simple stair, right? I don't think I want to have a stair as complex as this one. I think I want to have a very simple stair. Very simple stair. Yeah, now the problem is how the hell do we make it straight? Well, we can with some magic, like setting the pivot here and rotating by pivot and whatever. I mean, it will break the UV for sure, right? Yeah, but yeah, something like that. Yeah, this stair is a bit weird, I have to say. Yeah, is kind of round for whatever reason, but well, it's not round this side, but it's round this side. Why? I cannot scale it because it's not right. We are not perpendicular to anything, unfortunately. I never understood if there is a way to rotate on this view without going 3D. But okay, we will do it. We will do it kind of manually and fine. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it would be nice if it's at least reasonable. Because I don't understand why it has to be round. Why so sensitive? Yeah. Well, maybe it's not the most precise work in the world. Yeah, like these two are still pushing, but fine. Fine. So if we have this, right, this would be a stair that goes down, and we want to connect that to that so that at least is reasonable. Yes. But no, because I need to do the opposite, right? Cannot go that way without. If I do normal of an edge, is it working? No. No, it's not working. No, it is working. Yes, it is working. You just do GX, right? So you go on the X of the normal of the edge. Fantastic. Absolutely genius. Okay. So now, what I'm trying to do, guys, I'm trying to... but this doesn't work now. No. Of the active edge. Wow. I learned something new. I definitely learned something new today. Where do we want this to be? We want this to be like this, or like this, or like this? I don't know. I mean, like this, maybe? Maybe. And, okay, so we have this piece, right, that is not fantastic, but is usable. And is a bit fucked up on this side, unfortunately. It's a bit fucked up on this side. Interesting. And okay, so now we try to position this thing here. I don't know if I want to position it. Do we want to merge this with this? Probably yes. I think it should be one piece. I think it should be one piece, my boys. Reason being that we need reason being that we need and now how to connect it with this road, I have no idea. I think we should shorten that a lot, or make the road larger. Yeah, we need to make the road larger actually. So this thing may go, I mean, may even be perpendicular, right, to this. It may be like this somehow. If this road goes like this. And probably here our world finishes, right? Our world finishes there. I think so. Yeah, I'm struggling a bit to understand how I want this to look, but fine. I will find a way. So obviously this cannot be like that, right? So if we put it at the border like this should just be infinitely smaller. Right, in the stupid direction, which by the way, this direction is not a direction of anything, but we can make it like this. I don't know. So it's a small thing going down, right? It's a small thing going down. Now it's a bit strange to have this border without a continuation, but fine. Yeah, but remember that this is kind of a fictional place. Hello to cats yelling. Hey Gluten, welcome back to both of you. And we are working on the third island finally. I would say that at the moment will be the third and last island. I don't think we want to do the fourth and the fifth because probably it's too much. Otherwise, I will spend another month. Well, no, it's not a month, but anyway. So at the moment we want a city scene, okay? And let me just try to see. I mean, here we will have obviously to change, right? Here we will have to change the thingy, and I don't know if I want. I have to think about it. I have to think about it. This will not be very easy, eh? This will not be easy, I tell you. But anyway, this is a good piece, right? Let's just try to understand with this piece what we can do, okay? Because he has a bit of what we need. And we will call it Dryken Walkway, Dryken Island 2, Dryken Island 3 Walkway. Okay, fantastic. And this guy, we export it. Right? Yeah, we exported here. Here we call it Dryken Island 3 Walkway. Okay. Okay. So. Don't import the texture, please. SM0. Yeah, because the verticals are fucked, but I will fix it one day. One day. Okay, so let's assume that we have this guy here, right? And I don't know, this island is a bit of a problem, right? Because this island is not taking into account. Oh my god, this thing is huge. This thing is huge. But okay, we can make this island bigger. We can scale the island. I don't have any problem with that. But so we have to match the two somehow, right? But fine. The point is, let me try to put the texture on the. Oh my god, there's a million. Wow. There's a million texture, but it's fine. So walkway 01, walkway 02, road 0203. Yeah. Floor mat. Yeah. Road 0202. Yeah. Road 0201. There are a lot of materials here. Walkway 02 mat. Walkway 02 mat. This is the repetition. It is a repetition, but it's fine. Okay. We survive with one repetition. And upper city walls. I think vines works anyway. That is the. Yeah, is that piece I get? No. No, it doesn't work. Well, I mean, it may work actually. I mean, it looks a bit weird, but I mean, it's not designed to be that way, but I don't know. But anyway, we will do some fixes to this. I'm trying to understand the space, right? The space. So if I have this little monster and I have to make my island as big as that, with one side, right, they will be going down below the island, right? So I think the idea is that this side, all this side is below the island, right? Which I think is fine. So this means that we can make our island smaller then. So I exaggerated with the scale. Because this island only need to cover this part, right? And we can probably adapt it. Now, it will not be super easy to do. But we could probably adapt the this thing, right? To the island. So for example, yeah, it's not super easy. For example, this piece, we don't really need it, right? So we can probably cut it off. All this piece, we can cut it off. I mean, like this or like this. So now the problem are the walkways, as usual. The walkways are hell. The walkways. Ay, 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 the walkways. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Right. So if we do this, and I mean, obviously these parts will be a bit weird, right? So these parts, I think we have to color all, we have to set the texture to all these parts to be the same as that. This is what? This is upper city wall, right? So all the vertical needs to be upper city wall. And obviously we need then to properly map them, but yeah, all of this needs to be. I don't know if I want to do it this way as well, but probably not. Upper city wall, yes. Now, the problem of this is, upper city wall is like that. Now we can use exactly this material, probably is a better idea, so that we don't go crazy in thinking. Is this a double wall or is it a single wall? I don't know. Seems to be kind of stretched this way though. So we will have to fix it up to the point that it looks decent. I don't think I want to do it now because we don't even know if this space is correct, right? So if I do all the texturing and then it's completely off, right? It's not the greatest idea. I can do it kind of. Why? I can do it kind of quick just to have a visual representation. It looks kind of stretched though, I don't know why. Okay, let's do this, and there are 2 pieces more. Okay. And then we will yeah, this one are upside down, by the way, but it's fine. Like that. Okay. Yeah, then maybe but it's fine. So like this is already better. Well, this one is completely fucked. Why? I don't know. No. I don't understand what is going on here. He's not using the right... because he's not using the right thingy. Okay. This one is rotated weirdly. Yeah. And this one is also rotated upside down. No, it was not. Okay, something like this, right? So that it at least it makes sense. At least it makes some sense. Now, okay. So now if we re-export this. Yeah, this situation is not a very simple one to create, but I think would be fun. With the fact that you can go downstairs, I think would be cool. Boom. Okay, so now we have this cut off, which I think is better. And we have, yeah, we have a bit of a island getting into the way. The problem is that I cannot really do it very different. Well, if I rotate everything, it's not enough space, but well, even if the island is slightly into the thing, I think it's fine, but no, but like this it cannot be. Did I do the I did the bumps everywhere because I like the bumps. I did the bumps everywhere. That is kind of annoying, but maybe we can do this. So these 2 sides seems to have no bumps. Right, these two sides seems to have no bumps. So if I do it this way, and this goes into the island like that, and I may reduce this a bit, right? I may reduce this and close it. So that is the angle. Yeah, but I think in terms of size is okay. So this will be like the island city, the city island. And then on top of this, we can put some stuff. And definitely will be some houses. I think the houses needs to be... The houses need to be already there, right? Not something that you discover. And the houses can be any of these ones, right? So the houses will be already here. We can put as many as we want. So where are we arriving from? We arrive from... I think we should arrive from the road, right? We should arrive from here. Yes, we should arrive from the road. Like that. And then we need a way, we need an invisible wall so that we don't fall down, right? There will be, yeah, we will have to create an invisible wall around all these islands of the right sides, by the way. So there will be a bit of work there, but it's fine. The good part of these houses is that they are, like, you know, instance. I mean, they are, yeah, created just so when we will upgrade them, because one day we will upgrade these houses for sure, because now they are quite old. We will upgrade them everywhere in the world, so which is cool. Okay, I think we can have. Oh, by the way, the small alley here is kind of nice. Should we place two guys speaking in an alley like that at the bottom? Yes, 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 yes. I think that is exactly what I needed, by the way. I think we can put them now. The problem is, because I want it to look a bit secretive, you know, like they are speaking about something that they should not speak about. The problem is that if I put this house at this level, right? Well, I can create a new ground. Let me think about it though, because we want to go down. We want to go down. And then yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly there. And now what? So this will be where the house is. And in addition, I need a piece of this, right? I need a piece of this. Interesting. Very interesting. I think I should be able to go all the way around. So probably it's more than that, but let's see. Whatever. If it's not perfect, I don't care. Never care about perfection, right? Yeah, the only point is that this should be lower than the walkway somehow. Okay, so the stair is not enough. This is what you're telling me? Yeah, the stair is not enough. Fuck. Can we stretch it slightly? Can we stretch the last three? Can we stretch the last three things so that steps so that it works or no? How much is this step? Because after a certain value we cannot walk. It's already 32. 32 is kind of the maximum. Okay, we need another step then. No. We need another step, or we need to move this down one. If I separate that, what happens? Yeah, I think it's okay. If I do this, right? The last step is, it's not fantastic, but anyway, it is working. Right? The last step is not a step, it's the border of the city, but who cares? Otherwise we do, I don't know, maybe not. We do another step. Okay, let's do another step. The problem with another step is that is coming too much forward, and so it doesn't look reasonable compared to this walkway, right? It looks a bit stupid that you have a walkway, you have a stair that goes into a walkway that way, right? So because this is all fucked up in terms of rotation. So it looks actually a bit weird, right? It's true that you're gonna see it only once, so maybe you will never care, but I care. Yeah. So no. So, okay, we also have to close our stair on the side somehow, otherwise it will be a floating stair, right? Which we don't want. So there should be a wall here of some kind. Well. Well, we decided to do something fairly complex, and now we are paying the consequences, but it's fine. Can survive. We decided to make like a piece of a city, right? And now we are like, enjoy your piece of a city. It's fine. Now, the UV of this, I don't really care. I think can be the same as this border here. It can be the same of this, no? I think it's fine. Whatever. And all this for an intro, eh? Well, it's not an intro, it's already the game. Some of you say that it's an intro, but it's not. Why I cannot see the... Huh? What? Proceed was. Well... They are all the opposite of what it should be. Looks pretty weird. Why it looks so weird? Why it looks so weird? I don't know. Anyway. Something like that, right? Something like this. Okay. Yeah, the problem is that this thing is finishing. Apart that this texture up here is completely off. I don't know. I don't know even what is the point of this, right? I mean, it's completely weird. Right, this is completely weird. It's probably better that way than the way it is now. Well, this will not be very nice, but it's fine. It's fine. We will not be particularly nice, I know. It's okay. We will just do it this way, and there will be, this thing will be a bit broken. Fine. Will be a bit broken. I don't mind. Why that thing is not straight? Why this line is not straight? It's not straight because this is not straight. This is not straight. This is not straight. Ah. Okay, at least that's straight now. Okay, so we will have this down alley here. The house will be here, and all around will be open, I think. With the only note that here we have the... Yeah, so I think it would be a good idea to have all the surfaces here at the same height of the stair, right? So that it's not going over that, or very close. Something like this. So that is more consistent overall, right? And we can... yeah, we can extend this wall a bit, I would say. We can extend this wall. Yeah, I think we can. Now, I don't know since when, right? But I think at a certain point it just finishes, right? And the island takes over, right? And the island takes over, yeah, and that part of the island takes over. Even if it looks like in terms of sides, I mean, we can place the house here, but the problem is that this house is taking like double this size on this direction. So yeah, so in terms of space, actually we have to move this significantly to the left, which is a problem because this fucks up a lot of things, right? It makes this very strange. But we can probably reach a compromise, and maybe that's too much, right? Maybe that's too much, I don't know, because we need to go around, right? We need to go around, so... But maybe we can do this, we can split it. Wait, we can... we can probably split it here. We can probably split it here. And we can... I don't know if it's enough, right? So we will have to see if this is enough. Probably is not enough. Let's try to understand how much is enough. So let me export it this way and try to understand how big. I mean, I can import the house here actually, probably is easier. Yeah, let me import the house there. Which house is that one? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's exactly this one. So if the sizes are correct, actually I don't know, but if, yeah, it seems that they are. If the sizes are correct, this is our house that we want to... what is going on? I copied multiple items. Strange, because it was like... I don't know. So if we, yeah, we are at the limit there. So I cannot catch that, but it's too much. It's too short, right? So we want the door this way. If I do it like this, you will probably be able to walk on top of the roof, and because you will probably be able to jump here and then jump there, but it's fine. So my idea was, can we move it a bit more at the back so that there is more space here and this thing doesn't look broken, because I will move the walkway back and at least not that broken. So I will move. Hello. Hey Fanar, welcome back. Making some money? Nice. Recycling bottles. How much is for a bottle? Like 0.20 or 0.10? How much is it? Nope. This walkway actually goes below here, but we don't really need that, but it's fine. So if we decide to move this, right, in this direction, what happens? It's fucking up significantly. Yeah, but it's still okay. Now, definitely we don't need this piece because this piece is all below ground, right? So I think I can just delete it. I assume. Well, let's delete this. So I want you to be able to walk around this thing, right? And you see that now is a bit better because this stair is not just in front of the house, in front of the walkway. Yeah, but this thing, guys, is some work, unfortunately. This thing is some work, definitely. I can make it... because I'm a bit annoyed by this corner, right? This corner is really too much, right? This corner is too much. I don't know why it's moving so much. So if we close it there, and then we take this and we orient it like this, right? And then there will be a kind of a small passage here. I mean, it's nice that it's small because there is a bit of an exploration, right? So, and then this thing will go all the way around the house, right? So the walkway somehow still needs to be a walkway. Without looking too stupid. I don't know, something like that. And this thing will extend, right? This thing will extend. Okay, so at this point I can do what? I can subdivide and go like this. And we can just merge this with that, and so this will be our small alley. It is too small. No, I don't think so. And then we do this, and we do this. Yeah. And this is where the stuff at the back, right, will happen. Wait, don't do anything stupid. Okay. Needs to remain obviously flat terrain. Now, if you look at this from this side, it will be empty, but I think you will never be able to because you are arriving from you arrive from here, right? You arrive from here, so you don't really see that. You don't really see that on the other side, hopefully. Right? Um, come on. You can do it. Now, this thing will leave only for this introduction level, but it's fine. Now, if you try to jump on top of this border, yeah, we will have to try that you cannot suicide outside of the island, right? Not sure exactly, but I did make $49. Wow, $49 is great. I mean, it's quite a bit. I was thinking you would say like, I don't know, $10 or 15, but 49 is pretty good. $49 from recycling. I like that. I like it first because it's recycling, which is anyway a good thing to do. And second, because it's $49. Pretty good. Juicy, juicy. Okay, so we did a bit of this scene, whatever. Now here we look a bit rough without a fence, obviously. But we will see how it looks with the island, right? Because our hope is that the island helps. I don't know if I want to have this floor to be so stupid, like this direction, this direction, this direction, this direction. I don't know if it's a plus or it's a minus. I don't know. Okay, so we have a bit of our area. We have a bit of our area. Boom. No, it doesn't fit. Why? Why doesn't fit? The house is not the same, or just or maybe I just added closer to this. Huh? Ah, yes. I just added in another position, I assume. Yeah. Yes. It is flying. Yes, flying a bit. Okay. So now, what do we want? I think, you know what? I will probably move it even closer to the... No? I will move it even closer. I mean, if we could have a fence... Bah, maybe not. I think it's okay. It looks like in his own island, right? And the people that you want to speak with are here, right? We will have to see if we have to remove this thing or if you can fit through this. We can test it and see. Now, here it looks fine. Yeah, where it doesn't look fine is here. In theory, you will never see this area, right? Because there will be a blocker for you here. There will be a blocker, but you know what? Just to be nice, I think we can close it, right? So we can have something that is not leaving the island open. And actually, here we can cut off quite a big piece. Yeah, let's do it. Let's cut off quite a big piece there. Here we can basically cut off like this, right? I don't know if I want to cut off all of that, because here probably I want to have one house. I want to have another house. Yeah, I want to have another house here. 1 or 2 maybe. And 1 or 2 there as well. So, but here I think we can... or not. Depends how many houses we want to... Okay, let's put few more houses and see. Let's put few more houses and see. For example, this one, right? I don't know why it's so dark. Everything is super dark. Okay, better. And I don't know if you want to have some fences separating the houses, right? Because here, this situation is a bit weird, actually. You know what? We will place a fountain here, I think. We will place a fountain. Let me take fountains a second. Even if the fountain, I think, could be generated, could be yeah, we place a fountain because we need to resolve this angle, right? This angle really doesn't make any sense. So, unfortunately, we inherited from where we copied the city. So we need to like resolve this corner that makes no sense. Yeah, the problem is that we have a bit of we have too much space, right? We have space there, and we have space here at the front, so it's not really. Or we place 2 houses, but I think 2 houses, one next to each other here would be too busy, right? So I think we need to shrink, unfortunately, we need to shrink this. Shrinking that is a bit of a mess, actually. But I think we will have to do it. I think we will have to do it, unfortunately. I think there can be another fountain. I don't know if I want to place a tree. Do we want a tree here? I can place this. I can place few benches, and probably I can place few more houses here. Let me see how the composition works, and then we will see. There is the old. There is the old magic shop. Oh no, it's not. It looks like though. This house is pretty cute because it's small, so it fits well in any place. While these other houses are pretty big. But I don't see the other houses. I think we are missing something here. I think we are missing a bunch of houses, actually. Where are they? I feel proud of myself. I did pick up some drinks for myself, but I picked up my medication. The drink is sugar-free. Nice. Yeah, you should go sugar-free, my friend. You have already enough sugar. I don't understand. Are these all the houses that we have? Did we really make the whole city with 4 houses? That's insane. It looks like. No, but for example, we are missing the one with the pillars, right? No, it's not. It's not. It's not true. It's not true. Wait a second. Wait a second. Maybe it's not called house. It's called building. I don't know. Yeah, probably. But we have a wall. So like, for example, yeah, but these houses are pretty much all the same. Yeah, for example, this one, right? This one with the tower. This one with the tower, where is it? What is the name of this thing? Name of this thing is tower, okay. And what is the name of, what is the name of this, for example? RCD. And shop as well. Where are all these buildings? Are all in the same place or not? Yeah, they're all here. So maybe it's easier if we just go and search all the buildings. Okay, let's do this. Unload. 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 There is our small island of happiness. This is our small island of happiness. Wow, that's a shop. It's super big. Holy moly, the freaking shop. You know what? This shop, I think we can use it, but we will put it like here. It's very big. And if he goes outside of this, it's fine. I don't care. And then I think we need another one. This is even bigger. Yeah. But I think this will make it feel a bit like a city, right? Because now there are enough buildings, and so it feels more like a city than before, right? I mean, it's only 3 or 4 houses, but yeah, I think it's fine. I think, you know, we can cut this. I think we can cut this. Or I put another house, or we can cut it. Because this already looks a bit like a plaza, right? Like a square with... I think it's good. The only problem I have is that if I really want to do it correctly, I will have to cut off a piece here so that this thing shrinks. But I don't know. This doesn't fit, huh? It's too big. It's too big, doesn't fit. I mean, we can leave some areas empty. I mean, it is not that he has to be, you know, fully crazy. And also we need some space, right? So maybe, for example, these fountains, I think we can generate, right? So you arrive here, you see this, here the island should actually finish. So yeah, let's cut this piece off. I think we cut this piece off. And this will become island, right? And we cut. Now, how do I want to cut it? I want to cut it, well, pretty much up to the road. I think it can be even, yeah. I mean, this piece down to the road, pretty much, nearly all the road. So I think I can go back, because actually this we created. I think we can go probably probably there. And here we'll go inside the island, right? So here will be island. Maybe just to make it finish correctly, we can complete the wall. I think it's not a big deal, right? We can, I mean, hopefully it's not a big deal. Well, it should not be. The only problem is that this is a bit fucked up, obviously. Okay. Now here, okay. That's fine. Okay. So now we just need to texture it a bit. Now we need to think, if you want to help me while you are doing nothing, no, maybe you're doing something, but we have to think, right, what the people will say in the scene, right? What they will say. So who are the characters, first of all, who are the characters, right? And what they will say. That is the dilemma. Dilemma. You may say, "Oh, I don't even know what this is about." True. So basically, this is a piece of history that happened in the world, and is when one of the Octarch, which is a high government, it's basically the king. You can call it a king, but it's not exactly a king. But when the Octarch decided that magic was too dangerous for the city and decided to ban magic, usage of magic until there was a better control or rules or whatever, which, by the way, was very hard to define, right? So, but she said, no, I don't want any magic in the city until we can control it properly. And this happened because there was an accident and people died and there was a big issue, right? So that is why it went down that way. And so basically in this scene, right, you will be presented with the two sides of the story. So on one side, a government that is basically saying everyone is to comply with the law and not use magic and blah, blah, blah. And then in the small alley, right, hidden down here, right, there will be two people that are organizing the assassination of the Octarch as a way to resolve the problem. Yeah. And yeah, so we need to decide the dialogues. We need to decide who will be there in terms of NPC and stuff, right? So who will be there? Why this thing looks open? I don't know. Maybe because of that. No. It is already 1. So it cannot be open because it's 1. Okay, nice. So this basically closed the structure. Now here we have a bit of a fuck up. Do we care? You will never reach this place, so we probably don't care. I would say that we don't care. Even if here there is a piece missing, but well, maybe this we can fix it. It's just a matter of, you know, extending it. Just a matter of extending it. I don't understand what is that. Ah, because it is higher than the rest. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, but you will not see it because it is back facing, actually. You see it because this stupid system decides that the default is not back face, but if I back face, you see that it goes away. So I would say that we are good. Huh? Okay. Yeah, I think our piece is pretty much complete. At least this piece is pretty much complete. We cut off that part. So let's export it again and see how it looks. I don't know what time is it. It's midnight already. Holy moly. Time flies. Holy, it's already midnight. I have to go. But at least we decided. Yeah, you see that that is cut off now. At least we decided how to do this thing. Now, our island is... I mean, our island is not very useful, right? Because it's just barely visible. But from the bottom, you know, it is kind of visible. But yeah, like when you arrive from here, you will see a bit of the bottom of the island, of the flying island, and then you will enter here, and then you will see all of this. Okay, let's maybe just try it in game 1 second to see how it looks. Before doing that, I think I want to split. Let me split all these pieces into. Uh-oh. This is not a good thing. Okay, let me see. Oh no, they are already here? Okay. Hopefully. I don't know, because persistent level was selected. Yeah, exactly. There are certain pieces that are not in the right level. Okay, the rest should be okay. Before that, I want to do this. I want to open the map, which is our Dryken remake, and create a new folder that is Island 3, and then we can move everything under Island 3. Everything fine, it's fine. All this stuff, right? All this stuff can be inside island 3. So at least it's organized, you know, in folders, and it's a bit easier. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's test it quickly and then I'm going to bed. Nice, maybe the assassin can discuss the time and place they are planning to attack. Yeah, we need to... So basically, it will work the same way as the previous island. So you go in a place and stuff appears, right? And what can appear can be people or can be items. And the people can speak. The items, I mean, the items will not speak, but we can still have some voiceover of someone that you don't see but is speaking around, right? Like... we can still have some voices, right, there, and we have to create the text, right? We have to decide the text, we have to decide the people, we need to decide few things. Also we will be able to so similarly to here, right? So when you go here, this guy appears and he can speak, right? And he can speak. Also, we have the ability to right click on him, right? And put a description, which at the moment is just an example, right? That is at work. But we can say, we can describe what you see. So for the players that want to click on stuff and look at stuff, right? We can put descriptions in the objects, and we can give even more deepness, you know, to the story, right? So he may describe something, I don't know, on the workbench you see this and this and this tool, or maybe these mushrooms, you know, you can analyze them. By the way, these mushrooms are pretty cool. Here there should be the two people. Yeah, exactly. You see they are hiding a bit behind these rocks, so I think it's good that I placed them there. I don't know if I will use exactly this position. Maybe I can move the guy a bit more here and she here. But yeah, so these two guys also will speak and will say something. And now it should be blocked. Yeah, it is blocked because we didn't finish the island, right? But we will just cheat and we will just go. No. Fall down. Island number 2. Why we fall down that way? Because I went outside the boundaries, huh? Probably. Okay, I'm flying now, so I cannot die anymore. The assassins. Because I did. Okay, I know. Because I didn't import the boundaries of that, and so it is actually solid. Yeah, in fact, I cannot even move to it. All this is solid, yeah. And this is also bad. Yeah, I'm like... Okay, we have to do 2 things to fix that. The first thing is to take this guy. Yeah, all these guys have a wrong setting. Have a wrong collision setting. We need to say that the collision is complex as simple. And the same for the boundaries. I want to do it in the original so that we don't mess up. Okay, no, I cannot save. I have to exit from here. Okay, let's fix this. And then the third one is obviously this mega island. And this one also needs to have the same. Yeah, but you see, we created it kind of quick, 2 hours. I mean, copy-pasting from everywhere. Copy-pasting pieces. I mean, we are kind of cannibalizing a bit our other pieces, but it's fine. Right? So it's like a preview of what you will see in the game, because you see areas that actually are similar to the game now. Right? So the Dryken, so the crazy pieces are only these ones, right? But the rest is pretty much, well, not normal, but not too crazy. I may enhance it with more voiceover, more particle effects, more stuff. You know, if I mean, there could be so much we could do, but I can improve some textures, some stuff. But I want to move on, right? Because this is just the introduction. I think this one will be more interesting than the one that we have, but I want to listen to the people feedback and see what they think about this. It's a strange idea. It's a bit of a puzzle game, right? But I think it's a better puzzle game than the one that we had before that was just running around, right? And running around is very annoying, I understand. Okay, so here we are on the 3rd island. And maybe I will save this location. Ah, we have the same problem with the... Wait. There is another problem, which is that the boundary needs to block... doesn't have to block the camera. So the collision preset should be PS item non-blocking. Exactly. I cannot save, because I have it open. But anyway, okay, so this is the play. Now we need to put some lights because at the moment it's very dark. But for example, these fountains may appear, right? May appear. Cannot jump on them. It's kind of strange. Okay, interesting. Yeah, and the city will finish here, right? So now you see that here we have a border because we are at a border. I think we can, I think we can let this part of the platform show up. I think it's fine. So you see that it finishes like that. I think it's okay. I think I kind of like it, actually. It seems to be slightly broken, but yeah, slightly broken. But I think it's okay that you can go around like this, right? We just have to be sure that the houses are not flying. And so here there will be some people and some stuff, and then you may go down here and potentially, right, the complexity is that you go here, you see that this house, there is nothing in this house, you see there is nothing here, and you just go back, right? But you will have to go all the way around. I mean, it's not that hard, right? But there is a bit to, and then you go inside of this. And when you go inside of this, you discover the 2 assassins that are trying to do something bad. Oh wow, there is even a alley. There is an alley inside the alley. So, well, I don't want to make it too hard, right? I don't want to put it here. I will put it here. And yeah, so when you discover that, then you go back and you will have to decide what to do, right? To side with the Octarch and with the law, and so respect the law, or not, because our choice, our psychological trait, right, is lawful or rebellious. That is the choice that we have, right? And this fits perfectly in this story. Then after this, we have 2 more. But I think I will skip it for now. I will do only 3. But we have 2 more, which is methodical, spontaneous, leader, or supportive, right? And the previous 2 were social or independent, bold or cautious. Yep. What happened? 90%, why? Okay. Good. I think that's all, guys, for today. We anyway built kind of a simple level in the middle of this crazy world, and yeah, we can go through this. Yes, now we can go through this. We can walk on that. We can go back to the previous island. Now you see the previous island is not visible at this distance. It's visible only when you actually go close. Well, no, it's not. Oh wow, it's really here. Holy moly. 150. Okay, anyway, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's exactly at the door. It's exactly at the door, but that's fine. You will not go back anyway. There is no the door will block you, right? The door will block you. Will block you going back, and maybe, I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. And you will be able to speak with this guy again.
I will help you get to the exit.
How do I reach the exit?
Lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to build a safe place.
And
Strong enough to hold.
yeah,
where we
okay.
discover the
I think
weaknesses
that's
of
all.
this ancient evil. Thousands of people are traveling, just like you, from many chosen planets.
From many planets. Goodbye. See you, boys. Tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. European time. As usual, if you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that would be very nice. And so do it. And then if you want to play our game, remember it is released, so you can go to our main website and you can download it for Windows, Linux, and Mac. Yes, we are releasing also on Mac. That's insane. I know. Bye. Have a good night. Bye-bye.